is W2FJH. We'll be starting the STNY digital voicemail here in just about 5 minutes. We do have NetLogger up and running for those folks that wish to check in early through NetLogger. NetLogger can be found at netlogger.org. We also do have Google Meet up and running. And if you wish to join us on Google Meet, you can find the link at STNYDMR.net. So we'll see you folks in just about 5 minutes here. This is W2FJH. Fair enough. This is W2FJH bringing up the STNY digital voicenet on Parameter Talk for 31367, Wires X from 83721, and live stream to Google Meet and YouTube. The primary purpose of the STNY Digital VoiceNet is to help foster an active digital voice community in the Southern Tier of New York and to provide a forum for those that are interested or have questions regarding various digital voice topics. While this net is primarily for the Southern Tier, all stations are more than welcome to check in. This net meets weekly on Sundays at 7 p.m. For more information about this net, please visit stnydmr.net. This net will prioritize short-time, mobile, in and out, or emergency power stations. We currently do have 4 stations checked in through NetLogger, so the net would like to recognize N2QFD Mal, K3BYC Carlton, N3OJP Nick, and N2RWH Ed. Alright, when checking in, please give your call sign, your name, and your location. First, take a standby for any stations that are short time, mobile, in and out, or emergency power. Please call now. Alright, nothing heard there, so let's open it up for any station that would like to check into the STNY Digital VoiceNet. Please call now. W2FJH, this is.
N2NRA, Waverly Cliff from Whaley.
Jeff from Pennsylvania tonight. Alright, and we have N2BSS Jeff and N2NRA Cliff. Was there any other station to join this evening? Please call now. Alright, another nerd there, so let's kick things off. If there's any announcements for the net this evening, please call now.
Net Control, this is N2QSD with announcement.
N2QFD Mail, yeah, fire away with your announcements there.
Thank you, Frank. Just wanted to pass along to the net. I've managed to get what I would consider an experimental placement at this point. We're shooting for 24/7, but I can't guarantee it. WinLink node in the Waverly, New York region. It's listening for traffic at 145.030 megahertz and is a 1200 baud packet connection to the WinLink system. That's what I got. Thanks, Frank.
Hey, very good there, Mail. And yeah, I also did see that you posted that on 7.3. So if anybody didn't catch all the details there, or if you'd like to know a little bit more, you can find the post that Mail posted on 7.3. All right, were there any other announcements for the net this evening? Please call now. All right, nothing heard there. I did have one quick announcement, just to let everybody know. There will be no net next week, December 29th, due to the holidays there. So I'm hoping everybody has a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. But we won't, I have prior obligations, so I won't be able to attend. I figured instead of asking some of the other volunteers, we shall be kind of spending some more time with family around this holiday season. So no net next week. All right. Also, I'd like to welcome NE2W Ed. He also joined the net through NetLogger, and we'll move on for questions. If there's any questions for the net this evening, please call now. All right, then we will move in for comments there. The net topic this evening, let me pull it up really quick there, was what we do every year around this time of year is just your Christmas plans and holiday traditions. So we will move on down to the top of the list here to N2QFD Mail. How was your week there?
Good evening, Frank, and good evening to the net. It was a pretty good week here. I would say fairly routine. Traffic's been kind of up and down on the Route 13 corridor for those of you that drive every day back and forth to the Ithaca area. Nothing to report from the road, however. And plans around the holidays and routine stuff. Movies. There's always kind of stock movies you want to watch or that we usually watch this time of year. The Charlie Brown Christmas was always a favorite. The old Dr. Seuss-ish cartoon version of the Grinch was a favorite. I'm sure some other folks in the net will have some favorites too. So we'll say happy holidays to everyone and turn it back to net control. Here's N2QFD.
Hey, very good there, Mel. And yeah, my little one too. She loves the new animated Grinch movie. I swear we have it playing about like 150 times a day for her. So, all right. Next on my list is K3BYC Carlton. How was your week?
This is K3BYC, Carlton, in Darlington, Maryland. Good evening, Frank. Thanks for taking the net. Good evening to everyone who checked in. Well, it's a little cold here for a couple of days, and for down here in eastern Maryland, we're going to be around 9 degrees overnight. I guess you guys are used to that up there, but I'm not. So we'll have some warmer weather after tomorrow there. So it'll heat up to 40 something there. Well, for every holidays here, my daughter was spending a get together at her house with her 4 children, and my son and his 3 children they're away on a trip there. So you sort of have to divide them up and share them. So it's all about family and just getting together as much as possible. And I like my nets primarily just local nets, and I do a lot of DMR nets. Nothing new other than that. I'm just thankful for every year that I get. Everybody, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to all of you. And I guess I will be talking to you in 2 weeks. This is K3BYC, back to net control.
Hey, very good there, Carlton. And yeah, it is a pretty chilly night here as well. I know down there, definitely nine down that area would be very brisk. But yeah, I think we're supposed to get down to about 1 degree. So we're here. At least that's one of the forecasts that does a low overnight. So at least we're staying in the positive though, staying in the positive temperatures, just single digits. Very cold out there. For anybody out there and traveling, stay warm. So, all right, next on my list is N3OJP. Mick, how was your week?
Oh, good evening, Frank. Everybody on the net. Oh, it was a busy week. This time of the year I got, end of year doctor's appointments and took the cat in, got him all cleaned up for the holidays. Doing a few things around here. And had a little bit of snow. In fact, it was pretty mild during the week until yesterday, and then this cold dropped in. I don't know what the low is going to be tonight. I don't think nothing like what I'm hearing. The got a little tradition going here with my grandson. We get on the 3916 Santa net. Comes on at check-ins are at 7:30, and the Santa net starts at 8. It's pretty good. They've got Santa Claus is spaced throughout the eastern part of the United States, New York, Michigan, I know Alabama, maybe a few other places. It all depends on propagation. And it's pretty good. They talk to all the children. So it's kind of nice. And I get him here and he gets on the mic and talks to Santa. He's 9 years old, so we'll see how long this continues. The other tradition is family comes over, for Christmas Eve, and we have a big get-together here. And then the last couple of years, we've been going down to see the Pittsburgh Symphony have their Christmas Pops concert. We went last night. We usually go out to dinner. We go up on Mount Washington. Yeah, Mount Washington is on the south side of Pittsburgh. It's along the Monongahela River. Oh, it's up about 300 feet, I think, maybe a little bit more. And there's all nice restaurants there. And the whole idea is to have these big windows where you can see the city. So we had 4:30 reservations, and it was kind of nice. We could see the city light up. You could see the point where the rivers come together to form the Ohio. Of course, the football stadium's across the creek there. So it's kind of nice, and then we went in for the concert. So I think we got home about 10:45, so it was kind of nice. We got about 40-mile trip out of Pittsburgh, but it's not too bad. There's a lot of snow on the way down until we got into Allegheny County. But that's kind of a tradition we've been doing right before Christmas. It's kind of nice. Bunch of us get together. Okay, Frank, I'll turn it back to you. I'll say Merry Christmas to everyone. W2FJHN30JP.
Hey, very good there, Mick. And yeah, that sounds like a fun time there. And yeah, I still have in my notes here. I still have to find. Yeah, definitely next year, Lillian will be old enough to, maybe even talk on the radio and everything about the Santa Net. And I still have to find somewhere. I thought there was a URL somewhere online that you could actually listen in. Also, my my objective would be to actually get my general, so I can get on HF, by next year. But yeah. All right. Next on my list is N2RWH. Ed, how was your week?
And 2RWH. Not too bad. I can't complain. Thank you, Frank, for taking the net. And always busy, this time of the year, trying to get the last minute things I needed for any gifts or whatever, and things to do. So, other than that, not too much here. My plans have dinner with family here and friends at my house, and just do that. And other than that, I wish everybody a nice Christmas and turn it back to you and to RWH.
Hey, thanks for that. And yeah, I do know it's a busy time of year. Actually, directly after the net here, I'm gonna go watch the little one because we still have a whole bunch of Christmas presents to wrap. So gotta watch the little one there while the wife wraps some of her presents and get some of that underway there and wrapped up and ready for Christmas. And it's only a few days away there, so we're pretty behind this year. So. All right, this is W2FJH with the STNY Digital Voice Net. Before I get to my next station, let's take a quick standby to see if there's any additional stations that would like to join this evening. Please call now. Right, I'm not heard there. But just by the way, we do actually have somebody joining us in on Google Meet. So the net would like to recognize WA3PWX Al. Unfortunately, um, through Google Meet, the audio I can't pipe into the net itself. I have it going the other direction that people can hear the net coming into the meeting, but he won't be able to speak during this net. But the net would like to recognize him. So, all right. Next on my list is N2BSS. Jeff, how was your week?
Okay, we wait for the beep. W2, FJH, and the net, and to BSS. Well, can't say much about the week. The week involved a lot of the W word, which we don't want to talk about on here because, well, it's the W word. So we elect to use the other W word, which is weekend. So anyway, it was cold. My goodness. I don't know what it is outside right now, but according to my little handheld rectangular device, it's 16 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's probably about 16, 15 degrees here in central Pennsylvania tonight. It is cold. Didn't feel too bad in the sun earlier today. But I was out smoking cheese. Unfortunately, the cheese will not be ready in time for Christmas. After it smokes for a couple hours, it's got to be left to dry out a little bit and then vacuum sealed and stuck in the fridge for a couple of weeks. So it's not Christmas cheese. It'll probably be January cheese. Something to look forward to in January. Anyway, traditions are changing a little bit this Christmas. Every year, normally, my son and I would go take a trip to the Poconos, Pennsylvania's Northeast, for a couple of days together. We've been doing that for many, many, many years. Well, my brother sold the house that we would normally go to, so we can't do that anymore. So I'm going to be joining him at his place in Pittsburgh instead. So we'll see how the new tradition and all that works out. But with that, Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year and all that other stuff. And since we won't talk to you on the net next week, so we'll say Happy New Year now. We'll catch you all in the new year. W2FJH and TBSS.
Hey, very good there, Jeff. And yeah, that makes something very nice for January there. I know some of the smoked cheese. They had some a while back, and I tried a sample of it, and I was like, wow, this stuff is really good. Try smoked cheese if you haven't tried any. It is something to try out there. All right. Next on the list is N2R. Sorry, N2NRA. Cliff, how was your week?
Hello to everybody on the net, and have a happy and safe holiday coming up. The week started out getting cold. Well, I had 5.5 inches of snow, and it's 5 degrees out now, and hopefully we're looking for some warmer temperatures coming. I'm looking for spring pretty soon, but days are getting longer now. It's officially winter. So things to do for the holiday. Traditionally, we go to the niece's birthday eve party and meet family there. My brother from Naples is up visiting for my mom's 96th birthday tomorrow, and so we'll be partying there. With that, we'll send back to you, Frank. This is N200 Ray, back to net control.
Hey, thanks, Cliff. And I didn't catch whose birthday it was, but definitely 96 is a big a big milestone. So happy birthday! All right, and yeah, it is. I gotta say, this morning I got out and had to go early this morning, and yeah, it is definitely really cold out there. I was outside just scraping off my car, and my fingertips were already like really cold. I had to try to warm them up. So, all right, next on the list is NE2W. Ed, how was your week?
Hey, good evening, Frank, and everyone on the net this evening. Had a good week. sorry I missed the Vera Christmas party on Wednesday there, but my mom, where she lives, the senior living center, had their holiday party at exactly the same time. So me and my sister went up for that, got our pictures taken with Santa, and had a good time. Uh, we go. It's funny when you're a kid. December takes forever. You're counting the days, and now being older and somewhat retired, it it's here already. Very, very quickly. Looking forward to Wednesday, getting together with my sons. And speaking of Pittsburgh, the Kansas City Chiefs are traveling to Pittsburgh for a game at 1 o'clock on Christmas Day. Should be a good game to watch. Two good teams. Of course, Steelers is my favorite, but do admire Patrick Mahomes, good quarterback for St. Louis. Hope everyone has a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Back to you, Frank. This is NE2W.
Hey, very good there, Ed. And yeah, you were missing the Bear Christmas party. It was me and the wife actually were able to join there. It was a really good time, and yeah, I was looking around like, hey, where's Ed? And they were saying that Ed wasn't here, and also there was some also congratulations and everything for all the hard work you do for Vera there. Yep, you were missed there. So. All right. Next on the list was WA3PWX Alan or Al, but I know he's not able to speak over Google Meet. So I have reached the end of my list then. So this is W2FJH with the STNY Digital VoiceNet. Let's see if there's any additional stations that would like to check in this evening. Please call now. All right, nothing heard there. So let's open it up for any additional stations or any stations that have checked in with additional comments, questions, or concerns. Please call now. All right, with nothing heard there, we might as well wrap things up here. I'd like to thank Mal, Carlton, Mick, Ed, Jess, Cliff, Ed, and Al for joining me this evening. We'll be returning this talk group back to normal amateur radio use. Just once again, we will be canceling next week's net. So everybody have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year there. And this is W2FJH. Also, I do have Al in Google Meet, so if you'd like to join us on Google Meet and talk to Al, you can find a link at STNY DMR.net, and there should be a big button there that says Google Meet, and that should take you right to us. So this is W2FJH. I'll be listening. Everybody have a great and safe week there.